Hi everyone, what we're doing today is using what we have in the house, 2 cans of soup, our foam roller, and our mat. A dog is optional if you happen to have that. It's not required though. Okay, we're gonna start on our mats with the foam roller going lengthwise. And have you start with your weights or your cans of soup, half the distance of your foam roller. Like we do in every session, we're gonna start at the very front edge. We're gonna grab behind our thighs. We take an inhale to prepare, and on the exhale, we hollow the belly. And we roll all the way down, vertebra by vertebra, onto the foam roller. If your head is hanging off the back edge, I want you to scoot yourself down. You can just inch yourself down. So every vertebra of your spine is actually anchored onto the foam roller. You're gonna take an inhale to prepare, and on the exhale, like we usually do, we're gonna start with an imprint and then back to neutral. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Exhale, imprint your spine, and back to neutral. And 1 more time, exhale, imprint, and hold. So every single part of your back is actually on the spine. Your ribs might flare or feel like they're flaring, but you gotta make sure the mid-back is down. The backs of the ribs are down against the foam roller. From here, we're gonna have our hands down by your sides, shoulders open. Take an inhale like we always do, and on the exhale, we roll the pelvis up, piece by piece, vertebra by vertebra. We want to form a straight line from our shoulders all the way to our knees. Take an inhale, and then exhale, roll back down. And again, inhale, exhale, hollow your belly and roll up, piece by piece. Inhale at the top, and then exhale, really funnel that rib cage down towards your pelvis, all the way back down. Inhale, exhale, hollow your belly and roll up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, hollow your belly, close your rib cage down, and articulate all the way back down onto your roller. Inhale, exhale, hollow your belly and roll up, piece by piece. Inhale at the top, and then exhale, all the way back down. We'll do 2 more of those. Inhale, exhale, hollow and roll up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, hollow your belly and roll back down. Inhale. Last one. Exhale, hollow and roll up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, hollow your belly and articulate all the way back down, keeping your spine imprinted. From here, we're gonna pull the belly deep to your spine and take your right leg up to tabletop. Inhale, touch it down. Exhale, right back up. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down. We're gonna go to 10 on each side. Inhale, exhale. You have 5 more. Every time funneling that rib cage that wants to flare back down towards the pelvis, which is a huge challenge for me as well. And then we're gonna anchor that foot down, take an inhale, and on the exhale, we switch sides. Inhale, exhale. Inhale down, exhale up. If you wanna challenge yourself, you can take your elbows off from the floor, so they're hovering right above the floor, and you're just balancing from that right foot, your inner thighs, and every vertebra staying connected to the foam roller. You have 5 more. In, X, in, X. Hold there. Take an inhale. On the exhale, we're going to simultaneously switch legs. So actually, before we do that, let's place your left foot down, right leg up. Take a couple where we don't switch simultaneous, just getting ready for the transition from one side to the other. Notice if there's any shifting in the body. We're trying to avoid that. And when you're ready, you're going to simultaneously switch legs. So it goes. You have 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Both legs come back down. Take an inhale. Exhale, hollow your belly, articulate your spine up, vertebra by vertebra. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll back down, piece by piece, vertebra by vertebra. From here, reach your arms up to the sky, and I just want you mobilizing the shoulder blades. You're going to inhale, reach up. Exhale, wrapping your shoulder blades or your scapula around the foam roller. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, wrap. Inhale, reaching up to the sky. Exhale, wrapping around. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, wrap. So you're going past neutral and opening your sternum like you're opening up the spine of a book. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dropping down. From here, you're going to inhale, reach your arms out to a T position. We want to make sure that our hands are always in front of our shoulders, and then exhale, close back in. Inhale, reach open, and exhale, close back in. Inhale, reach open. Exhale, close back in. My puppy's snoring in the corner. I hope you guys can hear a little bit of that without it being too distracting. Exhale in, and last one. Inhale, open, and exhale, close. We're gonna go into a go-go dancer. One arm goes up, one arm goes down, and then we come back to center. We switch the other direction. Up, back down. We're looking for range of motion here, but with the shoulder blades staying down away from the ears. And last one. And then back up to the sky. Now from here, we're gonna reach our arms up to the sky, out to the sides, into that T position, and come back to center. We're gonna reach our palms so they face each other, up to the sky, up above the head, out to a T. Lead with the pinky side of the hand as you come back in. Palms face each other. You bring your arms above your head. Then we go palms face the ceiling. We go out to a T position. We go pinkies to the sky and come back to center. Two more. Up, out to a T. Exhale, back to center. Last one. Inhale, out to a T. Exhale, back to center. Now we reverse. So we go out to the sky, out to the sides, up above our head, and then exhale back up to the ceiling. Out to a T, up above our heads, exhale back up to the ceiling. Out to a T, up above our heads, exhale back in. Last one, and above and back to center. Now, if any of those ranges of motion felt like it was too much for your shoulder joint, you are not going to want to add in the Kansas Soup. If not, I would like you to go ahead and add in the same range of motion with the Kansas Soup. So we're going to bring the arms back up to the sky. We're going to do exactly the same thing. So you're going to inhale, reach up, and exhale, wrap around the forearm. And inhale, and exhale. Inhale, reach up. It's counterintuitive because you want to inhale as you pull your shoulders back. But you have to exhale instead and funnel the rib cage down at the same time. Inhale and exhale. Hold there. Then we go inhale out to a T, only as far as we can, where the hands are still above the shoulders, and exhale, close. Leading with the pinky side of the hand. Inhale out, exhale, close. Inhale out, exhale, close. If you want a bigger stability challenge, bring your feet tight together. Exhale, close. Inhale out, exhale, close. Inhale out, exhale, close. Last one, inhale, and exhale, close. Now we go into the go-go dancers. One arm up, one arm down, then come back to center. Same thing on the other side. One arm up, one arm down, and back to center. And up, and down, back to center, and up, down, hold. Good. So from here, I want you to go up above the head, out to a T, and then close back in. Up above the head, out to a T, close back in. If you're just using your own body weight, you're not using the Kansas Soup, that's just fine. You're also going to notice if there's any muscles or knots in the back, and see if you can let yourself melt into those spots that are knotted up in the inside of the shoulder blade, usually. Out to a T, and close. Inhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale. Now we reverse it. Inhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, and exhale. We're going to do one extra one now with the Kansas Soup or without weights if you're at home without Kansas Soup. You're going to bring your arms above your head and you're going to bend and straighten. So bend and straighten like so. In, X, in, X. Now as you do this, really focus on the rib cage funneling down. So it goes in and in, in, in. Every time you funnel that rib cage, it's more likely to stay that way later. Last two, last one, and then come back to center. All right, the next part, we're gonna do it first without weights, then we're gonna add the weights in. So again, checking that there's no pain as you do this. First, you're gonna bring your arms up to the sky. You're gonna bring our arms all the way to the wall behind you, and then you flip your palms. You're gonna go from this position into a diamond shape. From that diamond shape, you go into a goalpost shape. From that goalpost, you come all the way down like so. Now from here, we're gonna go ahead and just straighten up the forearms and bend. So from your elbow up, you're staying perfectly still. From your elbow down, you're moving. And it goes straighten and bend, and straighten and bend, and straighten and bend. Last two, straighten and bend. Last one, straighten and bend. Now we're gonna straighten, bring the hands all the way back to your hips. If that was no problem, if it was intense and you don't wanna add the hands, you don't have to. If you feel like you're up for it, bring the hands up. Wrap your shoulder blades around the foam roller first. Funnel that rib cage down second. Bring your arms above your head. From here, flip your palms. Go into the goalpost position. Once you pass through the diamond shape. From the goalpost, you come even lower down. From here, we're gonna go into a straighten and a bend. And straighten and bend. And straighten and bend. It's gonna feel very nervy. And bend. And straighten. Again, we're trying to find fascial lines of tightness, and we're gonna try to work in those lines, stretching out the body. Last one, and then you bring your hands down to your hips. Come up to the sky again, close your rib cage down, bring your arms above your head, flip your palms, first a diamond, then a goalpost, then into that W shape. Good, and then right here, we're gonna rotate your elbows up to the sky a little bit more, and we're gonna do the same thing. Straighten and bend with the elbows rotated. And straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. And straighten and bend. Two more. Straighten and bend. And straighten and hold. Bring your hands up to the sky. Hold here. We're going to change it a little bit. So you're going to wrap your shoulder blades around the foam roller. Flip the palms. This time your W shape that you're trying to find is down like so. And then press right back up. So it's like a press, shoulder press, but you want to make sure that when you press up to the sky, or a bench press, when you press up to the sky, you keep your shoulder blades wrapped around the foam roller. So you press up, shoulder blades stay wrapped, and then bend, and shoulder blades stay wrapped, and bend, shoulder blades wrapped, and bend. Two more, up, and bend. Last one, up, and bend. Hold down there. If your elbows can touch, that's wonderful. If that's intense enough, just stay there. If you want to add to it, you straighten and bend, and straighten and bend, and straighten and bend. Last one, straighten, bend, straighten, bend, straighten. I said last one and gave you three more, which is just pretty typical of me. Arms come above the head, and you're just going to notice that range of motion that you have now. Once you take the hands away, you have so much more range of motion than you had before. All right, final one here. I want you to go ahead and wrap your arms like so, and you're just gonna roll side to side, trying to find any knots. And then if you're fine like that, then you're gonna roll side to side like so, trying to find any knots. Beautiful. From here, we're gonna bring our arms above the head. We're gonna close our rib cage down, and we're gonna make things a little bit more challenging. So first, we're gonna put the hands behind the head. Drop your shoulders away from the ears. Take an inhale to prepare. Walk your feet towards each other so they're in line with the heads of the femurs. And we exhale to curl up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, belly in and lower down. Inhale, exhale, curl up. Inhale, exhale, belly in and back down. Inhale, exhale, curl up. Inhale, exhale, belly in and back down. Inhale, exhale, curl up. Inhale, exhale, navel to the spine, back down. Last one, inhale, exhale, curl up and hold. From here, I want you to pull your right knee up to the sky and back down. Exhale, up with that right leg, back down. Exhale, up and down, and up and down. Switch to the left. Exhale, up and down. Exhale, up and down. Like we always talk about, think about your drawstring staying even, and notice the transition from one side to the other. Right leg goes up and down, left leg up and down. Right leg up, down, left leg up, down, right leg up, down, left leg up, down, right leg up, down, left leg up, down. Pull your belly deep to your spine, lower your head and chest down. From here, imprint every vertebra of your spine again. Take your arms up to the sky. Take an inhale, exhale, take your right leg up. Good, and then from here, you can have your hand on your stomach, you can have your hand on your floor if you need to, and you're gonna reach your fingertips and toes away from each other and come back in. Fingertips and toes stretch away and back in. Fingertips and toes stretch away and back in. I hope you can see my foot and back in. Last two. Out and in. If you have the ability to have this hand off and just have it on your stomach to notice if your belly's in, please do that. Good. From here, you're going to place your right leg down. Now from here, left hand on the stomach, on the floor, whatever you feel like you could do. Right arm up to the sky, left leg up. Fingertips and toes stretch away and back in. Stretch away and back in. So this is harder. This is easier. You want to do whichever one is best for you. And in and stretch. And in and stretch. And in and stretch. And in and stretch. And in. Place both hands down. Place your left foot down to meet it. Pull your right leg up to tabletop. Take your left leg up to meet it. Hold there. Pull your belly deep to your spine. Both legs stretch away with that same sensation of a psoas stretch and back in. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So this is just the double count is just to make you slow it down because we tend to speed it up right here. So it goes inhale out, exhale in. Inhale out, exhale in. Inhale out, exhale in. Inhale out, exhale in. Hold there. Now from here, this is the hard part. We're going to switch our breath. So both legs go out and both legs out and inhale in. Exhale out and inhale in. Exhale out and inhale in. And exhale and inhale. Keep checking in with your belly and your rib cage. Are they funneling on every exhale? And in. Last one, out and back in. You can hug your knees in. If you're starting to feel your hip flexors, definitely take a moment, pull your knees deep into your chest. Now we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna pull one leg in. So it goes both legs out, one leg in. Both legs out, one leg in. This is a little easier with the one leg in. So you can take a moment to go a little further down if you have that in you. If you start feeling your hip flexors, it does not serve you to continue. So you're going to come back up with those legs to the angle you feel your lower belly, and you're not feeling your hip flexors. Last one to each side. Both legs out, one leg in. Both legs out, one leg in. Both legs out, bend both knees in. Take your right foot down, take your left foot down, and hold. Bring your arms above your head, and we're going to take it into a roll up. So it goes arms up, head up, chest up, hold. Exhale, hollow your belly, and go the rest of the way up. Inhale here at the top, and exhale, slowly rolling back down. Vertebra by vertebra, all the way back down onto the foam roller. And again, arms up, head up, chest up, hold. Exhale, hollow your belly, go the rest of the way up. Inhale, and exhale, roll back down. This is really good work for me, having just had a baby. I guess it's not just having a baby, but he's now 11 months old. But I'm still working hard to get my body back. So being on the foam roller makes me pull my navel to the spine to be able to balance. And it gets me back into that transverse abdominis work that we know has the aesthetics that we want. The belly's pulled into the spine. And it's also the more functional position to be in. Inhale, exhale, roll back down. And last one, arms up, head up, chest up. Exhale, go the rest of the way. Inhale at the top. And exhale, hollow your belly and articulate all the way back down to the mat. From here, we're going to add to it. We're going to go arms up. Normally I do single leg work here. Today I'm not going to. So we're going to go arms up, head up, chest up, hold. Exhale, hollow your belly, go the rest of the way up. And we're just going to come down onto the mat. And then foam roller, it's going to go perpendicular to your spine. So like so. We're going to have our shoulder blades coming together on our back right from the get-go. We lift our hips up and we roll out the spot between the shoulder blades. So you're just rolling out any knots that might be in there. And then from here, I want you to let your bum come down and take it into a mini foam roller, or mini spine corrector. So you want to think that you're actually going into that thoracic extension like you would over a spine corrector in the studio. And then on the exhale, you curl up. And inhale, stretch back. And exhale. Inhale, stretch back. And exhale. Two more. Inhale, stretch back. And exhale. Last one. Inhale, stretch back. And exhale. Bring your feet tight together. Drop your knees all the way over to the left and lengthen your left arm long. Put your right hand behind your head. Hollow your belly in. We're going to go into a curl. And then inhale, open to an arch. And then exhale, hollow your belly and go into a curl. Inhale, open to an arch. Exhale, curl, rounding the spine. Inhale, open to an arch. And last one. Exhale, curl, hold in that curl. Push with your feet to bring the foam roller a little bit lower. And repeat the same thing. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. And exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. And inhale, open. And last one, exhale, round. Push and go a little bit lower with that foam roller. We never want to go so low that we're at the last few ribs or anywhere close to them. If you feel like you're vulnerable here, listen to your body. You are vulnerable here. So we want to be breaking up connective tissue. We don't want to be affecting the ribs. You have to listen to yourself. If you need to go with a softer foam roller or wrap your mat around your foam roller or add a towel between yourself and the foam roller. All are great options. And exhale. Last one here. Inhale, open. And big exhale. All right, we're going to do all of that to the other side, but first we're going to pass through the middle, lift your hips up, and roll between the shoulder blades just like we did before. Then we lower the bum down and go into that extension like we did before. Inhale back, exhale lift. Keep the rib cage down as you inhale, stretch back. Exhale up. Inhale, expand. The elbows out to the sides. Open through the sternum. Exhale, close. Inhale, expand. And exhale, close. Inhale, arch the spine. And exhale, curl the spine. Then we bring the feet together. We drop the knees over to one side as one unit. We extend our arm out long. We take an inhale. On the exhale, we go into a curl. Inhale, open to an arch. Exhale, hollow your belly and curl. Inhale, open to an arch. Exhale, hollow your belly, curl. Inhale, open, arch. Last one, exhale, curl. Now we press, we go a little higher, we do the same thing. Exhale, curl. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl. Inhale, open. And exhale, curl. And go a little further. And exhale, curl. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl. Inhale, open. And exhale, curl. Inhale, open. And exhale, curl. And inhale, open. Exhale, curl. Put both hands back behind the head and come back into center. Both knees in. Good. Lift your bum up and roll between the shoulder blades again. Trying to find any knots that still might remain. Lower your bum down. Inhale, stretch back. And exhale up. Rib cage stays down. Inhale, sternum opens. Elbows open. And exhale, curl. Last one. Inhale, expand into that arch without flaring your ribs. And exhale, curl. Now you're going to flip onto your side so that your shoulders down on the foam roller, or shoulders down on the mat. The head is on the foam roller. Like so, basically. Your arms are going to be together. Actually, let's do this once without the foam roller first. So first I want you to, or without the can of soup first. So first I want you to come back and forward. And back and forward. And back and forward and hold. And then open that arm all the way to the side. And back in. And open all the way to the side. And back in. and open all the way to the side and back in. Now we're going to take this is like shoulder stretch on the spine corrector. You're going to take your arm up all the way around to that same point and then back in. So it goes up all the way around to that same point and back in and forward all the way around and back in. And last one, all the way around and back in. We're going to repeat the same thing with the can of soup, or in this case, baby corn. So we're going to go forward and back, forward and back, and forward and back, and forward and open and back in. And forward, open, and back in. And forward, open, and in. And last one, forward, open, and in. Now we go forward, all the way around until you're in that same T, and back down. Forward, all the way around, and back. All the way around, and in. Adding the breath, exhale, and in. Exhale, in. Last one, exhale, and inhale. Since we're here and we just did all that shoulder opening, I want you to pull your elbow to your rib, pull your hip away from your shoulders so you're not getting crooked. You still have a house or a mouse, and you're going to open and close, open and close, open and close, open and close. Really imagining that you're pushing the back of your hand against something, trying to create resistance and pushing that last little bit. So you're trying to increase your range of motion every time. How far back you can get that can, not how far forward. We're only going to parallel to the floor. Last one, we stay there and we pulse 20 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way back down. You're going to place that can of soup there. You're going to come back to center, and you're going to let your head just roll side to side, finding any knots that might be in your neck. You're trying to see if you can get into that knot and kind of roll it out. Just give it a little bit of love. Breathe into it. And then we're going to let our knees go all the way over to the other side. Stack our hips, stack the shoulders, bring the arms out, and you're going to go forward and pull back. And forward and pull back, and forward and pull back, and forward and pull back, and all the way open and back in, and all the way open and back in. And I forgot we should be doing this without the can first, and back in, and open, and back in, and open, and back in, and open, and back in. Now we're going to take our arm up. We open all the way around and back in. We go forward, up, all the way around and back in. Forward, up, all the way around and in. Last two, up, open, and around. Last one, up, open, and around. Good. From here, we're going to go with the can. Open and back in. And open and back. And open and back in. And open and in. And open and in. And open and in. You're going to go up, open, and around. Forward, up, open, and around. Forward, up, open, forward, up, open. Again, if any of the stuff without the can feels like too much or just enough, don't add the can in. There's no huge benefit to that. And it's very Jackson Hole of you to do that. And then we open and close, and open, and close, and open, and close, and open, close, and open, close. Thinking you're pushing your arm back as far as you can every time. And then we stay open and we pulse, 20 little pulses. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place that weight down, flip back onto your back and roll your head from side to side, left to right. Good job, you guys. And then come back all the way. Move that foam roller out of the way. Notice what it's like to lay on the mat without the foam roller. And it's going to go arms up, head up, chest up. Hold, squeeze your inner thighs tight together. Exhale, hollow your belly, go the rest of the way up. Inhale, stretch forward, and then exhale, roll back down. We set our shoulders down. We keep the shoulder blades flat against the mat as we bring our arms above the head. Arms up, head up, chest up, hold, exhale. Hollow your belly, go the rest of the way up. Inhale at the top, and then exhale, all the way back down. And arms, head, chest, hold. Exhale, hollow your belly, go the rest of the way. Inhale, stretch forward, and exhale, roll back down. And arms up, head up, chest up. Exhale, hollow belly towards the spine, go the rest of the way up. Inhale, stretch all the way over. And then grab your foam roller, sit up onto it. And grab your cans of weight, or cans of soup, cans of whatever. Grow tall, bring your arms out in front of you, flex your feet, rotate your palms to the face. Actually, let's have them face in towards each other. And then we go chin towards the chest and roll down, vertebra by vertebra. Inhale at the bottom, and exhale, roll back up. And again, inhale, exhale, rolling down. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, hollow your belly and come back up. Now we add a flat back. So you roll down, you inhale, lengthen out your spine. Exhale, roll down and restack. 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, roll down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, drop down. And restack. Last one. Inhale, exhale, rolling forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, drop down. And restack. Bring your feet tight together. Flip your palms up to the sky. Rotate your palms so they face each other. Check that your posture is straight. And we're going to grow tall and twist to the left. So it goes back to center. 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 4. Center. 3. Center. 2. Center. And 1. Back to center. Drop your weights down. Come all the way back behind you. Place one hand down and then the other hand down. I want your fingers actually, for today, facing out to the sides. I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades together and push your chest up to the sky. Then close your rib cage down, bring your feet tight together and press your hips up. And you're just gonna come forward 2 inches and then come back. Press a little bit further, come forward 2 inches, come back. This should be a bicep stretch. Press forward and come back. And last one, press forward, come back and sit down onto your foam roller. From here, just because we did all this upper body opening, we're also gonna actually cross the left ankle over your right knee, and we're gonna do a little bit of glute work. We're right here on the foam roller, and there's a relationship between your lats and your glutes. So we did all that opening up the shoulder blades and the lats. Let's roll out our glutes as well. So you're gonna roll to the left. You're gonna roll that guy out. You can even go left to right like so. As you twist left to right, you want to keep from your waist down exactly the same shape. It's just a twist at your waist. And then come back to center, uncross, recross, and go to the right. Last two. And last one. Come back to center. Go ahead and roll your shoulders a couple times. And just take a moment. You can just sit down on your mat. Take a moment. Feel what it feels like to have nice and open shoulders. Take an inhale and a big exhale. Just let your shoulder opener. Hope you guys like it. Thank you.